A life cut short. The mysterious end of Nadia Malik. Nadia Malik, a young woman full of promise, vanished without a trace. Days later, her body was found, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions and a family shattered by grief. The circumstances surrounding her death were shrouded in mystery, a puzzle that seemed impossible to solve. Nadia's story became a chilling reminder of the fragility of life and the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface. This is the story of her tragic fate, a tale that continues to haunt all who hear it. In The Golden Girl, Nadia's early life and dreams. Born and raised in a close-knit community, Nadia was known for her infectious laughter and her kind heart. She was the kind of person who could light up a room just by walking in, her presence a source of comfort and joy to those around her. She had a bright future ahead of her, with dreams of traveling the world and pursuing a career in photography. Nadia often spoke of the places she wanted to visit, the cultures she wanted to experience, and the stories she wanted to tell through her lens. Nadia had a passion for capturing the beauty in everyday moments, her camera lens always seeking out the extraordinary in the ordinary. Whether it was a simple flower in bloom or a candid moment between friends, she had a unique ability to see and capture the magic in the mundane. Her warm smile and genuine spirit left a lasting impression on everyone she met, making her untimely death all the more tragic. The shock of her loss reverberated through the community, leaving many in disbelief and sorrow. Nadia's family and friends remember her as a beacon of light, someone who brought joy and warmth wherever she went. They often share stories of her kindness, her laughter, and the way she made everyone feel special and loved. Her absence left a void in their lives, a constant reminder of the potential that was stolen from them. The grief they felt was profound, a testament to the deep impact she had on their lives. The memory of her vibrant spirit fueled their determination to uncover the truth behind her tragic end. They vowed to seek justice, driven by the love and respect they had for Nadia, ensuring that her story would not be forgotten. A fateful trip. It was supposed to be a trip filled with adventure and discovery, a chance to see new places and meet new people. Nadia, eager to explore a new part of the world, embarked on a solo journey that promised unforgettable experiences. She had meticulously planned every detail, ensuring she would make the most of her time. Little did she know that this adventure would take a sinister turn, leading her into the heart of a mystery that would forever change the course of her life. What started as a dream trip quickly became a nightmare. The details of her journey remain unclear, shrouded in a fog of conflicting accounts and unanswered questions. Authorities pieced together fragments of information, but the full story eluded them. Nadia's last known communication was a brief message to her family, letting them know she had arrived safely at her destination. After that, silence. No further updates, no calls, no texts. Days turned into weeks with no word from Nadia. The silence was deafening, each passing day adding to the growing sense of unease. Concern grew into fear as her loved ones desperately tried to reach her, their calls going unanswered, their messages met with an eerie silence. They contacted friends, authorities, anyone who might have information. The lack of communication was completely out of character for Nadia, amplifying the growing dread that something was terribly wrong. Her family knew she would never willingly leave them in the dark, and their worry turned into a frantic search for answers. Whispers and rumors. The small town was abuzz with speculation. As days turned into agonizing weeks, the tension in the air grew thicker. The search for Nadia intensified, with every available resource being deployed. Local authorities launched an exhaustive investigation, piecing together fragments of information, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. They followed leads that often led to frustrating dead ends. Whispers and rumors began to circulate like wildfire, painting conflicting narratives of what might have happened to the missing woman, each more outlandish than the last. Was she the victim of a random act of violence? Or was there something more sinister at play, lurking in the shadows? The initial investigation seemed to hit a wall, with no concrete evidence or credible witnesses coming forward to shed light on the mystery. The lack of progress fueled the public's imagination, giving rise to wild theories and rampant speculation. Nadia's story became a local obsession, her face plastered on missing posters that seemed to multiply with each passing day, a constant reminder of her absence. The weight of the unknown pressed down on her family, their hope dwindling with every passing hour. as the clock ticked ominously in the background. Several individuals who had encountered Nadia during her travels were questioned, their accounts painting a confusing and often contradictory picture of her final days. Some remembered her as being full of life and excited about her trip, while others described her as withdrawn and anxious. These conflicting testimonies only deepened the mystery, making it even more difficult to separate fact from fiction. One witness, a shopkeeper who claimed to have seen Nadia just days before her disappearance, described her as being in the company of a man she didn't recognize. This detail, though seemingly insignificant at the time, later became a focal point of the investigation, raising questions about the identity of the man and his possible connection to Nadia's disappearance. Could this stranger hold the key to unraveling the truth? Forensic teams scoured the area where Nadia was last seen, hoping to find any trace of her. Days turned into weeks, and the search seemed hopeless. Then a breakthrough, a piece of fabric snagged on a thorny bush, matched the description of the dress Nadia was wearing. The discovery sent a chill down the spines of investigators, confirming their worst fears. The discovery of the fabric, while heartbreaking, provided a glimmer of hope amidst the despair. It offered tangible evidence, a starting point for retracing Nadia's steps and potentially leading them to her abductor. However, despite their best efforts, the investigation seemed to hit a wall. Every lead they followed seemed to evaporate into thin air, leaving them no closer to understanding what truly transpired. Nadia's family, desperate for answers, refused to give up hope. They organized search parties, distributed flyers, and tirelessly advocated for their beloved daughter. The pain of her absence was a constant ache, a wound that refused to heal. Their unwavering determination to find Nadia, to bring her home, became their driving force. The media attention surrounding Nadia's case brought an outpouring of support from the community and beyond. Strangers, touched by the family's unwavering love and determination, joined the search, offering their time, resources, and prayers. Despite the collective efforts, the mystery surrounding Nadia's disappearance remained unsolved, leaving her loved ones trapped in a nightmare of uncertainty and grief. As the investigation stalled, suspicion fell upon those closest to Nadia. Every relationship was scrutinized, every interaction analyzed for any hint of a motive. Friends became suspects, their alibis questioned, their motives dissected. The pressure of the investigation threatened to tear apart the already shattered community, leaving behind a residue of distrust and suspicion. The cloud of suspicion hung heavy, casting a shadow over everyone connected to Nadia. The once unbreakable bonds of friendship and community were strained under the weight of unanswered questions and unspoken accusations. The lack of a definitive answer, the inability to bring closure to the case, created a breeding ground for doubt and mistrust, leaving a permanent scar on the hearts of those who loved Nadia most. Years have passed since Nadia Malik's disappearance, but the case remains unsolved. The lack of answers continues to haunt her family and friends, a constant reminder of the injustice that lingers. The fight for justice has become a marathon, a relentless pursuit of the truth that seems to slip further away with each passing year. Despite the passage of time, the memory of Nadia Malik lives on, a testament to the enduring power of love and the relentless pursuit of justice. The case serves as a chilling reminder that even in a world saturated with information, some mysteries remain unsolved, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions and a profound sense of loss. Though Nadia is no longer physically present, her spirit lives on in the hearts of those who loved her. Her family and friends have worked tirelessly to keep her memory alive, establishing a foundation in her name to support young aspiring photographers and to advocate for victims of unsolved crimes. Nadia's legacy extends beyond her tragic end. Her story serves as a reminder to cherish every moment, to pursue our passions with unwavering zeal, and to never stop fighting for justice, no matter how much time has passed. Her memory continues to inspire acts of kindness, compassion, and a fierce determination to ensure that other families do not have to endure the same agonizing uncertainty. The unsolved mystery of Nadia Malik's death is a chilling reminder that even in the age of information, some truths remain elusive. The conflicting evidence, the unanswered questions, and the lack of closure continue to haunt all who have been touched by this tragedy. It is a story that begs to be told, a puzzle that demands to be solved. Do you believe that Nadia's case can still be solved? What would it take to bring closure to her family and friends? Share your thoughts, your theories, and your hopes for justice in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going for Nadia and for all those who have vanished without a trace.